congratulators. Goggles is worn and bottles is popping. I'm Deion Sanders on haters. This ice book.
It's Madden NFL 23, and we've got the Vikings leader at quarterback. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball, 4 touchdown throws. It's the Vikings and the Packers, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Vikings coming into play. They know coming in they've got to be at their best because they're facing one of the better overall defenses in the NFL.
And this is not one of the better offenses around in terms of running the football. So they understand that they're going to be put to the test a bit. The big plays in the run game, they haven't been there of late. So maybe that means we'll see them shake things up a little bit. Some RPOs, some touch passes, some draw plays, anything to try and gain a little bit of momentum.
In the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Boyle. That's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Looking to throw. Boyle. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. yards to pick up the first. On third down, Boyle. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 19. That's good for 28 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Boyle firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Michael Gallup, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. From the end zone comes Chris Claybrooks to return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So now it's the Packers' turn to go on offense for the first time. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-to-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
On 1st and 10, Anderson. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. That one a first down pickup of 8. The Packers at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now Anderson. That is caught. It's the tight end, Tunyon. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 43. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 18 carries, 109 yards.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Anderson. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Anderson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Back to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. This Minnesota D up to the task on the third down pass play. And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. And this will stay at a 7-point game. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright. And they're denied a chance at 3 points.
Dancing to his left. And he'll just get rid of it. This defense for the Packers, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it, put him out there and said, go deep, let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Boyle looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This is taken at the 18. It's a 40-yard punt, but they lose yardage on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Robert Tonyan running back out with the rest of this offense for another possession. There's a lot of talk in training camp about him getting off to a hot start this year, saying that they needed that. Well, he's done it through the first month.
Kind of reminds me of one of those great musical groups where one person has their name out front, then they have the backups, right? He's the guy out front because the backups, they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, but we're going to the headliner each and every time. And that's not easily done because, you know, all the defenses are kicking towards him right now. That means he's fighting his way through traffic, finding ways to get open, even when he's not supposed to be.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down. Operating from the gun, Anderson. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And that is incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Anderson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Anderson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. 9 yards, and that leaves them just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 46 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Looking to throw. Anderson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Andrew Booth picks it off. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Throwing to start the drive. Boyle. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Ready. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on third down. Boyle toward the sideline. He will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. A nice pickup of 10 means that this drive will stay on track. Throwing on first down. Boyle steps away to his left. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. Okay, ready. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Back to throw. Boyle setting up the screen for Cook. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. 9 yards is the loss on the play. And they're going to be staring at a third and long here. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. 35 yards that time on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the...
Anderson loses the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Anderson now on third down. Jones has it. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun, Anderson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, Anderson. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away. Changes what your play called.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up. No problem there on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and in the end it's capped off by a 7-yard run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Vikings ready to go again on offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. On 1st and 10, Boyle. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first-down gains. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Boyle slow on target to Godwin here. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. Back to throw. Boyle. Over the middle and into the hands goes receiver Landry. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. Good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Anderson. Open man left side, it's the tight end, Tunyon. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They'll go right back to Tunyon. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and the Packers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. To throw again, Anderson.
He's got the hook up with Dobbs.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Man open, here is Jones. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The slot man in motion right. They'll look to throw again. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
So here are the Packers now to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left. Looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
To throw is Anderson. To throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return.
And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Boyle. Looking middle, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Off play action. Boyle. And he'll go right back to Landry. It's complete again. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 27 yards there, a first down. Operating from the gun. Boyle. Packer pressure, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Boyle's throw taken in by Cooper here. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback. Looking to throw. Boyle. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Michael Gallup, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 14-10. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. This one fielded at the 5. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Anderson completes it again to Dobbs. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 64 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Anderson. Now he'll dump it up. And a loose football. And the Vikings pick up the football. Well, the tide definitely seems to be turning in this 3rd quarter as this defense is able to knock the ball free and recover.
And let's look at it this way. Their offense is right back out there who just got them the lead a few minutes ago. This has the potential to be a big swing in this game.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Here we go.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job's
under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Back to throw. Boyle. He's got a man wide open. It's Landry. Touchdown, Vikings. Jarvis Landry, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 21-10 game. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's Jarvis Landry who finishes it off with a touchdown reception from the 6. Now a hit and a loose football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You're trailing by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard at doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
On 1st and 10, Anderson. He'll find Jones again, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Anderson. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. An effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Now Anderson throwing on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. 3rd quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Anderson. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Anderson finds his man. It's John Mechie. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. Back to throw again. This complete to Jones. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Malik McDowell picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Derwin James with a pick. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Well, do you want to unpack that one, or do you want me to? And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a seat.
After review of the play.
So that will overturn. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll try the wide side with Cook. Brought down that time by Quay Walker. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw. Boyle. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. On 1st down, Boyle. Buying time to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The Vikings on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 3. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Takes it at the 7. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Operating from the gun, Anderson. And this is caught. It's Brown. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for a Green Bay Packers.
Anderson on 1st and 10. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and that'll be 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 45-yard line.
Here's Anderson looking to throw on 2nd down. He's going deep for Brown. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 41. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Partner, that would look like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th. He's going to take another shot here. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
And now a hook up downfield on 2nd down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Anderson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a fourth pick of the ball game. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Anderson. Flush to his right. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Packers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Minnesota. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Throwing on first down. Boyle. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Ready? 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. They run again on first down. Cook. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And some room to roam now. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Victory formation time for the Vikings as they'll take a knee here. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get the victory, but they did it.
You're not just battling the team that you're playing that day. You're not just battling the crowd that's in attendance in that